Hi there, this is Cindy Rowe. I'm the host of The Kindness Advantage, where in 10 minutes or less, I will give you ways to implement kindness not only into your personal life, but your professional life as well. And today we are talking genders, exploring gender perspectives on kindness. I was asked this question at one of the conferences I spoke to recently. And the lady was really interested in wondering how that impacts um, the workplace culture when there are different perspectives between men and women. So we're going to dive in a little bit deeper. Let's go. All right. So, first of all, why is this important, right? Well, it's truly important if you want to incorporate a kindness culture and there's multiple sexes in your workplace environment. So we all have different views and perspectives when it comes to kindness and extremely different between men and women. So first off, I want to talk about how we communicate. Men and women communicate much differently, and this is not going to be a lesson on major communication, but we have to understand this when it comes to the workplace, right? So men, they might express kindness through actions and problem solving because they're solution based, right? Women, on the other hand, we might express kindness with empathetic listening, providing that emotional support, and trying to build connection, right? Fostering that sense of connection in with our employees or our coworkers. That's really one of the ways that we as women like to work. So that's one difference, right? The next difference that I want to go over is the social norms, expectations of men when it comes to kindness and expectations of women when it comes to kindness. So for women, we are often seen as caretakers, caregivers, right? So we're nurturing by nature. And so that's expected of us. But not every woman is like that, right? And that's okay. Like we're all different humans, right? So having those expectations sometimes can be uh, give us a fault, I guess. And so men are seen as strength and reliable, right? Where sometimes they are a little softer, and that's not a bad thing either. But it's those social norms. So we have to get rid of those social norms, how men are versus how women are seen, because everybody is different, right? So, how we express our emotions? Well, women, we are able to be more vulnerable, and emotions come very easily for us. And usually, when we do kind acts, our emotions shine through. However, men, they express kindness in different ways that align with being cool, macho, or strength, strong, right? Again, no wrong way, but this is just typical way that genders behave. Next up, I have is conflict resolution, and we deal with conflict resolution differently as men and women, and in the workplace when we're building kindness as a pillar in our organization. It's really important to recognize this. So, men typically approach it to find solutions. Again, they're very solution based, and all while maintaining a sense of independence. Women, on the other hand, we like to collaborate. We like to seek common ground, and we actually prioritize the relationship to preserve the relationship. So we want to do whatever's best to keep things good. So the way we might resolve conflicts is a little bit different than men. Neither one is wrong. Okay. Next up, leadership styles. Female leaders. Now, this is what people think about when it comes to women leaders, right? And the truth is that it's pretty similar. And if you're a woman and you're listening to this, you'll have to let me know what your thoughts are on that, right? Right. So, women leaders, female leaders, we emphasize collaboration, inclusivity, and team building. That's super important for us as a leader. Men are more, they lean towards assertiveness, decisiveness, and strategic thinking. So, depending on where you stand, obviously, as a male or female leader, you'll have to think about how you can put more kindness into your actions as a leader, right? You can still be assertive and kind. You can still get things done and be kind, right? And as a female leader, when we want to build collaboration and build teams, we can do that in a kind way without being seen as soft. Super important on that. So nonverbal clues is women, we use facial expressions and body language to display our kindness, right? Maybe that's a tap on the shoulder, a big smile, making eye contact. That's super important. Where men, they rely on more nonverbal communication. They express kindness through doing things rather than expressing. Okay? Are we still on the same page? Are we good? So, perceptions of help. This was the other one that I wanted to cover too, because women are more likely to offer and seek help because that's just part of our nurturing behavior. Men hesitate to seek help because they think it might be a sign of weakness, right? But and how kindness is impacted with them asking for help, right? Okay, so just to wrap it up here, right? I hope I gave you some good information that you can utilize when you're dealing with perhaps the opposite sex at your workplace, right? Everybody's different, and these are just generalizations, right? So you might have found one of the things that I gave and you're like, no, that's not me. And that's okay. This is just generalizations, really trying to open up, I guess, the topic of viewing kindness differently between the genders. I also want to mention that kindness really knows no gender, right? We can all find ways to be kind to one another. That is true and authentic to ourselves. And it's also, I think there's a quote, kindness is the universal language that everybody can see and feel. But it truly is something that can transform workplaces and communities if we're just open to it. So I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, and of course, leave me a comment, whether it's on social or on the app. I totally appreciate everything. Your feedback means the world to me. And, tune in next time for more awesomeness about how kindness belongs, in your life, right? And like I leave you every week, together we can create waves of change through kindness. Have a great day.